And hello, Internet, and welcome to the next episode of Enter the Dungeon, a brotherly podcast. I'm the DM, Drew, and I'm being joined by my two normal dudes. Well, by normal, I mean people that normally join me. They aren't normal dudes.
There's nothing normal about anyone in this podcast.
So, who remembers what happened last time?
No.
What, you just some kind of trance where you just become your character, and until you enter the trance again, you can't remember anything that happens to it?
That tends to be the order of things. I mean, I don't remember what I had for breakfast. And that's definitely not because it's a Sunday.
I guess I'll try to bring us back onto track. Let me see, what was the last thing? I remember something about trolls, was it? No. What was it?
Orcs.
We finished with the orc. No. There's the goblins. We finished with the goblins. So then we went somewhere to... What was it? Back to the dragon. And so... we were told that a group of orcs were pillaging the village and that it would be bad for the village if we wanted to repopulate it. So then we went to go investigate it out.
Mm-hmm.
And we get there, and we're treated as if we want to kick them out, or something of sorts. Or no, what was it? They think that we want to steal their land. Basically, orcish thing. Oh, yes and no. It's more complicated than that, Drew.
Politics is stupidly complicated.
And the druid said that he would give you a map to the planar forge if you clear out the orcs.
Right.
Or if we chase off the dragon admirers, which seems like a lot less productive.
Well, it would be easier and safer, but, long-term goals.
Yeah, long-term goals.
Hey, congratulations, Andres. I got you to care about long-term goals.
Gross. I mean, I've been aiming at the planar forge for, way too long.
In the process of D&D, I've made you care.
Oh.
Perhaps that can expand to your normal life.
No, absolutely not. The only reason that I can care about long-term goals is because it makes things more convenient for my playthrough. It's almost like that applies to real life, but nah.
Okay. So, you guys started walking back to town with the chief Theosin, and we're gonna say that the guard Eric joined you, and yeah, was it just him?
Whoever's coming with, I thought we were... It's like a diplomatic run or something, right?
Yeah, the chieftain's gonna come with, and one of her guards.
Okay.
Oh wait, this was to get a peace trade between the goblin and the orcs?
No,
something like that?
That's what the orcs think. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's right.
Are you gonna let Thitch in on your plan?
No.
Are you going to let Maria in on your plan?
I'm letting no one in on my plan.
Okay, Maria's gonna say to you, I don't think they want them back in the village. Aren't we supposed to be taking them the other direction?
It'll be fine. This is gonna work.
And she looks at you and thinks, let's do it.
I'm still thinking about how in the world am I going to be a diplomat for the orcs?
Well, you speak Orcish, right?
Say what?
Do you speak Orcish?
No.
Oh.
That's the problem.
You guys are walking back to the village. I guess the orc woman's keeping a bit of a distance, and she says, "So, what exactly is going on here?"
We're we're taking you to meet someone that I think is going to make this whole process easier.
Didn't we always
Is it the dragon?
What?
Is it the dragon?
No.
Okay, I guess we can just progress forward back
Yeah.
to town. You guys are able to retrace your steps. And so, now that you're in town, where do you want to take them?
To the goblins.
Okay, just up to the front door.
Yeah.
And the goblin guards are standing there and say, "Oh, you've brought company."
Yes. I need to introduce them to someone.
Oh, is this a blind date for the king or something?
No.
Oh. Well, we were told to let you in, so go ahead.
Cool. We proceed.
Okay, you guys are in the fortress. You just want to carry back into the king's chamber?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
I need to look at something. No, alright. You know what? So I've been playing another campaign, and I keep thinking about all the wizard spells that I have, and then I remember I don't have all those spells, and it makes things harder to plan. 'Cause magic is really convenient.
Yes. But so is alchemy.
Not for the purposes that I'm trying to use.
Was there like a mass orc bane spell or something?
No. That'd be like a can of raid, like a can of magic raid, but like for specifically orcs.
Yep.
That would make magic itself racist.
Yep. Well, isn't it already?
No.
Oh.
Alright, so are we like in the presence of the king now?
Yeah, we'll say that you guys made it back to the chamber, and the king and the other woman are there, and they're like, why did you bring these orcs here?
I have a... I don't know, favor's not the right word. So they have been, in some fashion, I don't understand what that fashion is, profiting off of this town.
Okay.
And from what I understand, that is in some way looting.
Yes, we get looters from time to time.
So, I think it would be advantageous for us to enter into a deal, and I give him a pointed look with the word deal, as to the comings and goings of the group, because they're like camped nearby.
So you're suggesting we tax them?
No, I think we have a better business arrangement that we could come up with, and I give him another more pointed and like I try and give an undertone of like this needs to be dealt with in a less diplomatic way than I'm suggesting. Look, that has a look.
Yeah, he's going to nudge the woman, and she's going to get the attention of the orcs, briefly looking the other direction, and the king like runs a finger across his neck and gives you a questioning look.
I nod quickly.
He says, "Are you sure that this is the best plan of action? And we can just leave them be?"
At this point, I'm a little shocked because I was not filled in on the plan. So I'm like, wait,
What's
what's
the
going on?
reaction to this?
Yeah, she's like, wait, okay. What? Yeah, she gives you a quick, frantic gestures, like.
Let's say
The orcs look fine, but she has to pretend that she's just itchy.
I'm just like combing my fingers through my hair. It's like, what's going on?
It's simple.
I am
These
not
orcs
comfortable
are
with this.
bushes. Do your thing. The orcs are bushes. Do your thing. Actually, if Earth Mover wants to use that line, go ahead. Because that feels like the kind of thing he would come up with.
No, so, yeah. So I'm like, I think they have more numbers on their way. So, that is information that should also be taken into consideration for our business arrangement.
And, actually, the orc chieftain, she says, yes, we are in much communication with other tribes. We can bring them in if we need to.
I'm just starting to mumble to myself. It's like, but it's very incoherent.
Now, you said you had more numbers on their way already, yes?
At the moment, no. Why?
Oh, I was just wondering when it was that they might be able to start.
I mean, if we send word, someone might send help. Do you want, like, more orcs involved on this mission?
No, it won't be necessary. I was just wondering because I thought you had said that they were.
Ah, okay.
The number you have at your disposal will be more than enough to work with.
Okay. Bit of a weird way of putting that, but okay.
I don't see how it's a weird way to word it at all. We're talking about entering into a business deal. That is work.
Yes.
I'm physically trying to show my disapproval of what Earth Mover is doing. Honestly, I'm not the type. I'm not sure if I should be saying this out loud at all. So it's all in my face. It's like I show great disapproval, and I'm trying to stare him down.
Make a performance check.
Should I go against perception?
I mean, if you're gonna look at him, right?
I'm going to be glancing at everyone.
Yeah.
It's just kind of what you do when you're doing something shady.
So we'll just put this on him.
Performance is... Let me see, where is that?
I mean, if he rolls low, then you can make up the difference with investigation if you want. But...
No, I mean, yeah.
Oh, and by the way, the other orc guard says, so do we, beat people up for you and you give us gold?
That would likely be, on some level, very helpful.
I roll 13 for that.
Yeah, you can tell that Thitch looks kind of distressed about this.
Okay. That's not gonna stop me. This is by far the easiest way to deal with our problem and get the map. So,
Yeah.
Oh, yes, but wouldn't that also bring up...
How many orc tribes the circle is still on the floor.
Okay.
Don't want you to forget that.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
But it's deactivated.
I mean, it's still got runes and everything. It's still a magic circle.
Right.
I just want to make sure that you're operating with all the information.
Yeah. But it's not like the elf lady or changeling lady is still on it.
No, she's not actively using it now.
Right.
Alright, I honestly don't know what to do. If anything, I whisper, as much as I can, but solely to Earth Mover, is saying, if there's anything happening, I'm out.
Yeah, and the chief says,
I'm out.
What exactly are we going to do here? Because it feels like we've just been talking in circles.
Well, you are a strong lot, so I figured it would be useful to have some security around in the area. And seeing as you're already nearby, I don't think it would be too much trouble. And that way you can still continue to get some use out of the city while not angering the dragon by getting use out of the city. It's like a give and take, considering we're going to be using this area.
Yes, but why should we share it with you? what better benefit can you provide to us?
Not retaliating to whatever it is that you're currently... How is it that you're currently profiting off of the
And the
town,
other guy
actually?
says, yeah, this is our land. Get out.
Well, actually, it's the dragon's land. But, and technically, if it was your land, why would you be looting it?
I mean, mostly we hunt in the woods, but that's beside the point.
You said that you were benefiting from... Like, what... Of what benefit is this land to you specifically?
Sometimes travelers come through here,
And
and we get things
Sometimes.
from them.
Sometimes,
What?
how often?
I think that's our business. And he says, yeah, we're not telling you where the good raid spots are. And she strikes him, idiot.
all right.
Apparently,
So,
good ride struck. Okay.
yeah, I turn to the king. So, what do you think?
Well, are you sure you wish to deal with them and not just leave them to their own affairs? Are you positive that that's in the best interest of our movement? And he, winks.
Well, I mean, if we intend on rebuilding the city, it'd be better to not have to contest with them.
And are you sure they might not have benefit in just doing business with another area?
They don't seem very keen on doing that, despite my best persuasion.
Yeah, and she says,
Which is why I intended on bringing their business
You're not just
here.
going to push us out of our hunting lands.
Yeah. I like gesture my thumb backwards and that exactly. Which is why I figured I'd bring the dealings here.
And you're sure we can't make them just a, persuasive offer to leave?
I mean, I don't know what better persuasion I could give than the fact that we literally have a dragon now that we're in cahoots with.
Well,
Would
we necessarily have to... What?
They would believe us with that, didn't they?
Well, no, they don't know there's a dragon.
Yeah, they definitely know that there's a dragon. I don't know that they actively believed or didn't believe that the dragon was protecting it because the dragon hadn't bothered them before.
Yeah. And he says, so, will I have to be dealing with, her underlings, or can we just do our business with the chieftain? And at this point, the chieftain says, does the king always speak with such weird emphasis on his words?
Yeah, it's kind of like Shatner or Jimmy Buffett. It's a little...
Who?
Who's Jimmy Buffett?
Oh, sorry, copyright. Yeah, it's we don't worry about it too much.
Yeah.
But no, it'll definitively be her whole team that we'll be entering into business with.
Oh, and by the way, Earthmover, there's now 2 more goblin guards in the room.
Okay. Which makes a total of 4 then?
Well, for the most part, they stay out of the king's chambers, so there's the king...
Oh, we're directly in the
2
king's
goblins.
chambers. Never mind. Okay.
Then there's the 3 of you, and then 2 orcs.
Okay. So we have a 7-on-1 that we're looking at right now.
7 on 2.
I mean, yeah, 7-on-2.
I mean,
Right.
Earthmover, you're gonna have to make your first move of this. You realize that, right?
No, I'm well aware. Okay, so for the benefit of gameplay, we're saying that. Well, no, we already determined that. So, imitate spell is 1 circle, and from that I can draw any of my spells from that same circle. So because the circle's still there, I can still use that circle.
Yes.
Right, that's what we kind of determined, because she used the circle for not prestidigitation.
Yes.
Okay, cool.
And she didn't even use it for alchemy. She used it for a different type of rune magic.
Well, I know, yeah. But, like, I wanted to establish that, like,
but yeah,
the same thing can be used.
Any spell that could use that size circle.
Right. Well, any spell that I can use that uses that size circle.
Yes.
Not any alchemical thing that uses that size circle. It's a different circle for the same size for other things. But imitate spell is the same circle, is what we've determined. So yeah. I look to the king one more time and say, so does this sound like a worthwhile endeavor?
And he says, well, I suppose.
Alright, then I'll start drawing up the plans, and I gesture the chieftain over to the circle.
And she says, so, is this some kind of fancy interior decoration thing you got going on?
No, it's actually how we're going to begin our business write-ups. It's a new legality process. What?
What language is this? She isn't wearing spectacles or anything, but she makes that gesture like she's pushing up glasses and looking closer.
Oh no, it's entirely verbal. This is just a new legality process.
Okay.
I just start backing away. Or, well, not backing away, but like I turn away and go to look at the wall.
Alright. So I kneel down by the circle, and I put my hands on the circle, and I beckon the chieftain to do the same.
And she does.
And I Eldritch Blast her from the circle.
Do it.
Roll.
Oh crap!
What?
That's unfortunate. That's an 8.
Yeah, that does not hit.
Wait a minute, she's on her hands and knees.
So are you, aren't you?
Yeah, but that's because I have to cast from my hands and knees. That doesn't affect me. That affects her ability to... Is that advantage? It's not prone, but it's something. Do you get
advantage against a prone target?
I think so. It's not. She's not technically prone, but it's... Prone. Hang on. Prone. Yeah. Is disadvantage... No, hang on. Yeah. An attack roll against the creature has advantage of the attackers within 5 feet of the creature.
And are you?
I'm across a medium circle, which is significantly less than 5 feet in diameter.
Okay.
So I get advantage. Cool. 13.
Plus...
No. 13.
Okay, yeah, that still misses.
Dang it.
What was that? And she's going to jump up, and she says, did you just attack me?
I yell now and stand up.
Okay, let's get those initiatives. And this time I was smart and rolled the NPC initiatives ahead of time.
Yes. Good on you. Jeez, I'm switching dice because this one is not happy with me today. That's a 4 for initiative.
This is good. I don't have to avoid. I can avoid everybody. I rolled that 19. That's including initiative.
Oh wait, well, what is it plus your initiative bonus?
I'm looking for the initiative.
My die is a pacifist today.
Where is it?
Should have made a persuasion.
I can't find it. Initiative. Is it no. Initiative is Dex. Oh, I keep forgetting that. It's +3, so I got it at 22.
Okay, so he just shouts "go," and your fighting instincts just kick in, and you're immediately ready. What do you want to do?
Well, do I want to fight?
That's up to you. But just You're
Okay, how many people am I looking at?
Anything.
We're fighting
How many
2. There are
people-
7 of us, including Maria.
Oh, right, Maria.
Then she's in the air. Wait, no, hold on. The captain's in the air.
Is the chieftain still airborne?
No, like, when I say jumped up, I just mean, like, she got out of the crouch.
Yeah, that's what I figured.
She wasn't, like, jumping 20 feet in the air or something.
Okay. Okay. So then I guess I'll go for the chief.
Okay.
Actually, no. I'll go for the other person. Let me see. There's chief, and then there's a guard. What?
There's Chief, Theo's son, and then there's Eric.
I'll go for Eric.
Okay.
I gotta punch him.
Okay.
I roll that 16 plus the proficiency, which is +2.
Plus dexterity, which does... Yeah, you hit.
Okay, cool. Let me see. What are my skills again? I keep forgetting them.
Your punch attack is a D4 plus dex damage for the first time you use it a turn.
D4 plus dex. Why is it there? Scoot over. It's so annoying. Hold on. I gotta shorten my screen a little bit.
I really need to just give you a physical set of dice at some point.
Yes, I know. 16 plus. Oh, no. A D4. Okay, I got a 4.
Oh,
I might as well just keep.
4 plus 3? 7? Nice.
Yeah, 7.
Yeah, you just do like a flying kick to this dude's face. Just like get him square, just
As
like...
I do it.
Because this guy, he's not all that smart. And he didn't really understand what was going on. And just as soon as Earthmover shouted, go, you just were immediately ready and just hacked him.
And as I do it, I say sorry.
Okay, you're gonna do any... And you also get your bonus action attack.
Yep. Is he dead? Did I kill him on accident?
No.
I just want to knock
Wait,
him out.
this is still the same day that you fought the bushes, so you might be out of key by now.
Wait, this is still the same day?
Yes,
Yeah.
and it's also the same day that you fought the zombies from last time.
Oh, Hidge. Okay. Never mind. I guess I don't have any more key then.
Okay, but you can still use the regular bonus action attack.
Yeah. Alright. Rolled. Oh my gosh. I rolled a 1. A critical miss, but I get to re-roll those.
Oh, right.
Luckily. A 16 again. Okay. 16 plus... I'm bad. Dexterity, right?
Yeah.
No. That's +3, so 19.
Yes. And just the D4.
And then just the D.
Yep.
I got a 3.
Okay. So yeah, I'd just like to imagine that, like, you kicked him, and then as your fist went by, you also punched him. And then just landed solidly right next to him. So yeah,
Oh,
he's
that's
not
a
in good
month for
shape.
you.
Next is going to be the doppelganger's turn. And
Oh, Lord.
she's going to approach the circle. She's going to, like, she's going to activate it, and then suddenly you hear, like, the door click. And it's the sound of it locking.
Oh.
Yeah. She says... And next up is Eric.
He says...
And you just flying kicked.
Wait, say what?
What did she say?
She went... There you go.
Oh,
Okay.
Yeah, so he's going to do something orcish. I know that.
Great.
Yeah, he's gonna take out a giant, like this large club and just try to hit you with it.
Hit who?
Fetch. The halfling standing right next to him that just did 10 damage.
In the face.
But it just goes over you.
You're
just so short that, like, his club goes over. Yeah, I'm
not used to fighting
expecting a
children-sized people.
full-size individual to hit me.
I'm actually quite curious. What did you roll?
He got a 10 total.
Oh no, yeah, of course it doesn't beat my armor class at all.
Yep. Okay, so Doppelganger went, you went. Next up is the king.
It's
He's just gonna like grab he's just gonna grab like a chair from nearby and just bring it down on Eric.
Jesus.
Yep, and he does. Oof, yeah, he gets a pretty good hit on it.
Oh damn.
So after the king is... Okay, now it's the chieftain's turn.
Oh boy. Chieftain's coming right for me.
Yep. Okay, so... She's gonna say, you brought me in here under false pretenses and then attacked me? I'm about to deal with you in the orcish manner.
Is that a slightly less intelligent and less good-looking manner than a Goliath manner?
Okay, now you're definitely going down. And she just grabs, like, an even larger looking club.
I bet mine's bigger. I have one.
What?
No, she missed as well.
Okay. They're not doing well.
Yeah, because I'm assuming a 10 doesn't beat your armor class.
No.
So,
who's next?
Yeah, after Chieftain, looks like that's gonna be E-Mover. You said I could call you that, right?
I never did. I actually explicitly said to not do that.
Okay. How about Earth.M?
No. E-Mover is the better shorthand, but I just never say it aloud.
Okay. How about Ground.Zip?
No. That's more syllables. I'm gonna two-hand Bone Crusher.
Okay. Which one?
And at the Chieftain.
Okay. No, I mean which Bone Crusher?
I only have one Bone Crusher.
Alright.
That is a 14 plus 1, 15.
A 15 actually does not hit.
Jeez.
Yeah, she's like really solidly built, and she actually is wearing like some good-looking armor. Like it's not like up to date or anything, but it's probably the best they had. Okay, so now it's Maria's turn.
Yeah.
Maria, murder them.
She says, Earthmover, do we have to do it this way every time?
I'm agreeing
with Maria on this one. I'm seriously
the man that killed
disagreeing
4 pirates before you even spoke to their captain.
So, well, I mean, like, they're pirates. I mean, like, I've known the sea, but these are orcs.
Yep, and she's actually gonna go over to the unconscious dwarf, and she's like, is he dead? I'm just gonna deal with him while you guys deal with whatever's going on over here.
And the elf and king have no objection to this?
Yeah, they're like, oh crap, we forgot about him. Actually, the doppelganger's gonna throw her a med kit.
Jesus.
If he wakes up, you tell him we're the good guys, right?
No, hang on. Moment of pause.
Yep.
Are we going to say that in actuality, we left, we wandered around, we went all the way like across town, spoke to the dragon, left town, or no, went to the dragon, left, talked to the druid, left town, like wandered around town, left town, spoke to the orcs, brought them all the way back here, and in that entire time, they did nothing to help the dwarf while sitting in the same room as him. This has to have been like an hour and a half.
Dwarves are heavy sleepers.
I'm having an asthma attack out of rage.
Yeah. Actually, when you came in, they just finished up setting a game of Risk that they started setting up when you left.
Hey, we're killing Earthmover.
No, we need this one. If we kill Earthmover, Andreas can roll a character. We can't roll a new Andreas.
Challenge accepted.
Okay. So that's going to bring us back up to Thitch.
What about the two goblin guards and the king?
They're just kind of standing guard, and the king already did his thing.
What did the king do?
He hit someone with a
Put a chair on Derek.
Oh, I thought that was one of the goblins. I wasn't paying attention. Okay,
No,
got
the
it.
goblins are just standing guard. Or just guarding the locked door.
Got it. Productive.
Alright, let's see what I get.
If I have all of these NPCs attack, the battle will be over in 5 seconds, so...
That's fair.
Okay, Thitch?
Yes, I rolled natural 14 plus combat, which is...
It should be plus 5. Your dex is
plus
3,
5?
and your proficiency is a 2. Which one were you
Right,
aiming
19.
for?
I forgot to add proficiency when I attacked with Bone Crusher.
I mean, like, I want to hit him so much that he gets knocked out.
Okay.
I don't want to kill.
You made contact.
I don't want to kill the bat.
Roll damage.
Yeah. Roll a 2. Do I get to roll another one?
It's a D4 plus your dex mod. So you got a 2?
Oh yeah, so 2 plus my dex mod, which is 3.
So 5.
So,
Yep.
and second punch.
Yep.
I roll a 3. I don't
Okay.
think that's gonna hit anything.
Oh, no, that misses. Yeah, you actually had to, like, jump to make contact with him, but only your first time where you were able to make contact. The other time you didn't jump quite high enough. So yeah, he's not in good shape. Now the doppelganger's gonna go. And what does she do? Okay, she's gonna go over to the war chief, look it right in the eyes, and then the way she's standing, no one else can really get a good look out of her. But Earthmover, you're standing pretty close, so in like you're kind of able to notice that she's making like a bunch of transformations with her face that you can't really quite keep up with.
Oh, Lord.
So yeah, the orc chief's gonna need to make a wisdom saving throw. So yeah, she's just reeling with terror. She just falls to the ground and isn't gonna be able to do anything on her turn.
Cool.
So
Wait, she's prone again.
Nice.
yeah, so now it's Eric's turn, and he's gonna be like puny halfling, and he's gonna try to tackle you.
I'm sorry. I said I'm
Crit this
sorry.
time.
Okay, now you can either make an acrobatics or athletics check to contest his athletics, since he's gonna try to grapple you to the ground.
Acrobatics, athletics.
Or athletics. He's trying to tackle you.
I'm gonna make an acrobatics.
Okay.
Wait, so I will do 20?
Yes. You're basically contesting him because he's trying to grapple with you. Although, shouldn't it be easier to grapple small creatures? Or like
Hang on.
How much do I need to beat? I'm actually curious.
You don't get advantage for a smaller race.
Okay. So
You just can't attack anything more than one size bigger than you.
How much do I have to roll to beat him?
What'd you get?
I'm actually curious. I'll tell you after.
Okay, well, he got a 21.
Oh, that's not going to beat anything.
Yeah.
Well, an 8 plus 5.
No. Yeah, he just
13 does not
tackles you
beat
to the
21.
ground.
I keep yelling, I said I'm sorry!
And just the sheer force of the impact is going to make you take some damage.
What? No.
You just had a full-size orc to take you to the ground.
Hey, remember the time you did that to a goblin?
Yes, I do. It's like, okay, cool, I'm out of turn. I'm just gonna, finish off my turn by falling over on this person.
Yeah, okay, he did 2 damage to you. And you're just, completely pinned. He's just, laying on you, pretty much.
You are pinned.
Yep.
Yay.
So, by the way, if you guys kill him, you'll have to pull the body off of the halfling.
Yeah.
Or just leave him.
Please don't kill him now. Please don't do this.
Eric just went, so now it's the king's turn, and he's like, should I deal with this? And he just points to, the orc on the halfling. Or should I do...
I think he's less dangerous than the chieftain.
Okay.
That being said, they're both on the ground.
He's just going to take the same chair, and he says, I've had this chair with me for 30 years. It's been my trusty weapon all this time. You see, Earth Mover, I used to be an adventurer. They call me the chair wielder.
You're monologuing again.
Oh, right, sorry. Yeah, he makes contact.
I want to point out the fact that his weapon of...
Yep.
Alright, cool. His weapon of choice is a... It's not really point out. You said it explicitly. It's more like express my concern.
Yep.
Yeah, to the king. Don't kill him.
Gets a good hit on it. By the way, this is the first damage anyone's actually done to the chieftain.
Yeah, it's the first time.
Okay. So now he's gone.
I yelled at the king. Don't kill him while he's on top of me.
Okay, now it's Earth Mover's turn.
I am going to Bone Crusher at the chieftain, and I realize I didn't add proficiency to the last roll because I'm dumb.
Okay.
I have advantage because she's prone. That one doesn't hit. It was a 9 plus 3. Ooh, there we go. 22. Non-nat. There's no crit, but 22.
Wait, it wasn't a natural 22?
No, there's no crit.
Wait, you're not using that D24 ring, are you?
No.
Okay.
Probably not. Hang on, I need to roll damage. Ooh. 10 damage.
Yep. Oh, whoops. Okay, so now the chieftain's gonna go.
Okay.
Yeah, and now it's really mad.
Wait, didn't she not get her turn?
Yeah, I know. She's, really mad, but she still can't do anything.
Okay, cool.
She was like, if I wasn't still reeling from what that thing did to me, I would so lay down the hurt on you.
Did she, take psychic damage? I bet she took psychic damage.
Yeah, just ugh. And now it's Maria's
What does psychic damage even look like?
And she's like, okay, don't worry, the dwarf is fine.
Hey, that's good!
Thanks, Maria.
Yep.
You're my favorite support character.
Wait, how many teeth are dwarves supposed to have?
Same as, most other races.
Don't worry, I'll just check my dwarven dental handbook. She pulls out a book from her bag. Carry on.
Jesus.
Bitch.
Yeah.
Okay, you have.
How do I get out from under me?
I mean, you
Yeah,
can try to
that's-
like worm your way out with suppose that would be acrobatics.
Yeah, I'd prefer my acrobatics because my strength modifiers. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna roll a d20 and get a natural 1. That means I get to reroll.
You need to quit
Natural
announcing
1
it.
again. Hold up.
Really?
Okay.
Hey,
What do I do? Well,
you
do I keep
are
it?
witness to me telling you twice before that if someone gets 2 natural 1s in an advantage situation, something extra bad happens, right?
It's not advantage. It's not advantage.
It's effectively advantage.
It's not.
It's an advantage-like situation. Either way, he got double 1s.
But it's not how that works. He gets to re-roll 1s no matter what. That's like
No,
It's
he
the
can only do
halfling
it
thing.
once.
oh really?
If the second time was a 1, he's stuck with it. Okay.
Can I see what I was gonna roll the third time?
Diabolical things get.
I rolled.
Okay.
I rolled a 19 on the third time.
Anyway, so you're just like wiggling around so much, and he's trying to subdue you that you just end up completely under him now. So yeah, now there's going to be a suffocation risk, and you
Of what?
take another.
No, it doesn't say anything about only being able to do it once.
Yes, I'm pretty sure it says that you have to take a.
No. Lucky, when you roll a 1 on the d20 for an attack roll, ability check, or saving throw, you can re-roll the die and must use the new roll. Oh, no, must use the new roll. Never mind, I'm a liar. I got halfway through using it.
Yeah, so you take another 4 bludgeoning damage, and you now have a limited supply of oxygen.
Jesus.
4 damage, you say?
Yep.
God.
So yeah, you guys might want to do something about that.
So,
Alright.
and what can I do again? What, I have to roll something?
I mean, your turn's
Saving? Okay, cool.
Can
If only I could reroll all, because I would have gotten 19.
I roll for humiliation?
Oh my god.
What?
No.
Who are you trying to humiliate? Okay,
It's
so now
not.
the doppelganger's gonna go. She's just going to
Or a sword?
she's going to turn into an orc.
Oh?
Yep, and she's just gonna like charge full at the orc chieftain.
Alright. While this is clearly your own interpretation of a doppelganger, I do want to point out,
Yeah.
for a traditional doppelganger, you don't change your scores when you
Oh, I know.
become
It's
one.
just like it's just an aesthetic thing.
Okay, cool.
She's just like, and she
Yeah.
just grabs on to them, and she is actually able to land just right to. Oh no! Wait, yeah. Since he's already on the ground, she's able to jump on her just right to pin her.
Jeez.
How do you like it?
This is getting intense.
You face my fury of orc.
I think this character has a bad history with orcs.
So now it's Eric's turn.
Oh god, no. Oh gosh.
He's not going to stand up, I'll tell you that. He's just going to kind of thump himself against the ground some more.
He's trying to kill me. Yeah.
I'm going to say he has advantage on this attack.
What did I roll?
He got a natural 20 to thump you against the ground while you're underneath him.
Jesus.
I'm gonna die here.
Okay, you
Before I
take
die.
another 8 damage.
Oh my god.
Oh, frick. I'm at 2 health, by the way.
So, did you
Yeah.
ever think you might have a character die underneath an orc?
No. This was my second favorite character, too. I can't let him die.
Okay, then perhaps Earthmover will do something for you. But
There's
right
always
now,
death saves.
Yeah, right now it is the Earthmover's turn.
Okay.
Yeah, by the way,
I was gonna say,
Chieftain
is he
was just permanently moved back in the order due to everything that's just been happening to her.
okay? Is Thitch like gurgling or screaming in pain? Otherwise, I don't know how much.
So Eric had to like slightly move up in order to thump him. So you were able to see. So did you scream? Have you been screaming?
I didn't scream, but I was like, help!
All right, cool.
Yeah, you can tell he's in bad shape. And we've established you're probably strong enough to lift this dude if you tried.
Yeah, I'm just gonna like grab him by the back of the neck and hoist him into the air.
Okay, so right now you're trying to grapple with a creature that's pinning another creature.
Yes, and I would like to point out that a grapple is a type of attack, which means I do get advantage while he's prone.
Okay. I'm
Just
trying to figure out
get this
how
guy
to
off
test
me.
this, because right now his primary interest is keeping Thitch pinned.
Right.
So I guess this would be more of just you trying to get like a good angle to lift him at. You're not necessarily contesting something that he's doing.
Well,
Cool.
I would think that if he can grab him, I can try and get out of his grapple next turn.
Doesn't matter, I critted.
Okay. So yeah, you're just able to like get behind him, just like get under his armpit and just lift him up.
Oh no, I'm envisioning literally just grabbing him by the back of the neck with one hand and hoisting him
He's
into
a little
the
too
air
heavy
like
for
a...
that.
Okay, alright.
Yeah, so you just lift him up by both swords, but you've got like a good hold on him now. And
Yeah.
Thitch, it's not your turn, but we'll say that you can crawl out from under there.
I took a total of, I think, hold on. I was started off with 15, now at 2.
13 damage.
Okay, so now it's Maria's turn. She says, okay, you know what? I've seen enough. Do you mind if I finish him off, or do you want to do that, Earth Mover?
Do it.
Okay. She points out her wand. 3 magical darts blast out from it.
Oh lord. Love magic missile.
Also, I don't know why I insist on making sound effects with my mouth if I'm going to be adding sound effects in post. Like, am I doing that for my sake or for yours?
Probably ours. It might be yours. Let's be honest. It's fun to make sounds for magic missile. If nothing else.
Okay. 4, 5, 5. In case you guys are wondering, she did 14 damage.
Yeah, I heard it say 455. That would be 14.
Yep. So you just like they all like land perfectly in the gut. You just like since you're the way you're holding him, you can actually feel his bones collapsing from the inside.
Yummy.
And he's dead.
Nice.
Drop him on me! Drop him on me!
Yes, do not drop him on Thitch.
I throw the corpse onto Thitch now.
By the way, now it's Thitch's turn.
Oh my god. Please. I roll an 11. I know he's gonna throw it, so.
Well, what are you
No,
trying
I'm
to do?
not.
Huh?
What are you trying to do?
I guess I try to run to Maria so she can heal me.
Okay. So you're just kind of gonna bow out of this fight for now?
Yes. What do I have to do for that? I know that's like a disengage.
You don't need to disengage. You aren't actively combating anyone. There's no one to provoke an attack of opportunity from.
Alright,
I
cool.
mean, she looks at you and says, I'm not like a meta wizard or something. Like, I mean, I was able to stabilize this guy.
You had a medical kit for the dwarf.
Well, yeah, but he was already unconscious.
What relevance is that?
It stabilizes people with 0 hit points. If you want, she can hit you the 2 more damage and then stabilize you. Would that be
I'm not
good
gonna
for you?
take that risk. I don't think I'm gonna take that risk. Let me see what I have in my thing so I can heal. Let me see.
See, this is why you play an Alron, because then you can just use Berry.
So actually, the doppelganger, she's gonna say, I think I can help you. Just give me a sec. I guess you're just gonna pass your turn. She'll come over there and then
She's currently pinning the chief.
Yeah, but she kind of sees this as like a larger priority.
Alright.
Yeah, and she is able to activate the circle, and she's going to heal you for. Oh, yeah, she did pretty well. It's going to be 7 total health. You got healed back 7 health.
7 in health?
Yes.
Yes.
Puts me at 9. Thank God. I'm not dead.
Alright, does that make it the king's turn? Or the chief's turn?
No, the chief. Okay, Eric's dead, so yeah, now it's the king's turn. He's going to use his chair of justice. Or since there's so much business involved, maybe this is a committee chair.
I kind of like that pun right now, actually. I wouldn't mind pun.
I think you
Just
guys
for that.
will be happy to know that you missed.
Yes, I'm glad, because that means it punishes you.
Oh, no, wait. She's still on the ground.
Oh, that means it's advantage.
Yep. Okay, no, that hits.
No!
Yeah, he gets a good hit on her.
Just for that, I'm sending you a not for safe
Not for safe environment?
not safe for work picture.
Oh, no.
This is what you get.
She was permanently moved back. So yeah, now it's Earthmover's turn.
Alright, cool. Is she still prone?
Yep.
Bone Crusher again.
Yeah.
That is a 15. Oh, I get advantage. 15 doesn't hit. We've already established that. Nope, that's worse. That'll be an 8.
Advantage means you use the lower roll, right?
No. But neither one of them hit.
Yeah. You're just like try to go for a like golf swing, I imagine, and miss. She like has her head propped up, but
So
then like drops it as soon as she sees the club coming.
Oh no, I want to put this in a better perspective. If her head was propped up on something, like an arm, well, no, that wouldn't work because then I would have hit her arm. The only thing I can do in golf that's at all impressive on any scale, and this is in real life, is I can consistently, at the tee, hit the tee out from underneath the golf ball and let the golf ball fall straight down.
Okay.
I
So
have done
now
that.
it's
So many times.
So now it's going to be her turn. She's going to stand up, grab Eric's club, and she says, "Let's get ready to rumble, shall we?"
Let's get ready to rumble!
Okay, she got a 21. I imagine that hits.
No. Yeah.
Yep.
Just barely.
What did I
Just
hit?
barely. God.
She got 6 damage.
How much?
6.
They said, your audio cut slightly, and I was afraid that there was, a number in front of the 6.
100.
No, Jesus.
And
Right,
she's
6.
going to use that famous orcish multi-attack.
That's not...
And that time she just got 2. So yeah, she brings down one club and then brings up the other. Okay. Now it's Maria's turn. Yeah, she's gonna shoot a firebolt out from her wand.
Alright.
And misses. Horblade just goes out like an open window. Oh, I hope that doesn't hit any of the forest.
Stop!
So now the forest is on fire. What do you do? No.
No.
So now back to Fetch.
Yes. I am now having 9 hit points.
Yep.
Let us see what I can do. I want to go and attack the chief. Why is this not killing me? My attack. Why is my armor class 9 when it's not? This isn't right. Something happened. Oh well. I remember my proficiency.
Okay, what?
It was. I rolled a 12.
Oh, and by the way, she's
I rolled
setting
a
up now.
This is not right. I actually messed up my character sheet. I don't know how.
Okay, it's a D20 plus 5 for your attack.
That's the hit.
Yeah, no, so 17.
You got 17? Yeah, that hits.
Then and I rolled D4 plus 3.
Yep.
So a 2, 5 damage. And I'm gonna do another attack. That's a 6. So I'm assuming that doesn't hit.
Yep. Okay, so now it's the doppelganger's turn. Oops. Yeah, so she's just going to grab a knife off a table and just stab her. Misses, which is going to bring us to the king, which is going to use his chair again. That hits. Okay.
I grabbed it again.
And now it's Earthmover's turn.
Yeah, I'm just gonna keep swinging.
Okay, just do it.
Actually, yes, I was right to switch dice. That's non-nat 20.
Okay, that hits.
No, I'll stick to my guns. Oh, shouldn't have. That's a 4.
Okay. Yeah, she's like barely holding on. Maria's gonna go. Oh, hey. And she. Okay, yeah, that was actually a pretty. She just like burns a good part of her skin. Yeah, this orc chieftain's like barely holding on. And now it's Stitch's turn. Bring us up.
Yes. Oh, wow. I rolled a nat 13.
Okay.
This seems like one. So that means plus dex,
Yep.
which is plus 3. So that's 21 already. So
Okay.
that's damage. 3 plus 3 is 6. Yes.
Yeah. You just like.
Second punch.
Okay,
Oh,
tell you.
no second punch?
Yeah, you killed her.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, you just like do another jumping punch and just get her straight in the jugular, and you feel like her entire throat just collapse beneath your fist, and you hear her final, and you just like hear her cough out something in Orcish and then fall to the ground. Congratulations, you guys have killed the orcs.
As she's dying, I say, I am so sorry. I did not want this to happen.
Yep.
This is all Earthmover's fault.
Okay, so the king says, well, you've killed the orc chieftain. Now, I suggest, unless you want a dispatch of all of them, this is going to sound a little barbaric, but if you take off her head and show it to the other orcs...
Yeah, that's kind of what I planned on doing.
Oh, okay. Do you need to, like, borrow a utensil for that? We have some surgical equipment.
Ooh, no, I'm gonna be badass.
Because, by the way, the a better job you do removing this, the easier time it's going to be to scare them off.
I am going to...
What are you doing?
I'm going to draw a circle on the ground,
Yes.
and I'm going to do... I alchemist's weapon, and I'm going to turn it into a sword.
Okay.
And then I'm going to use the sword to cut off her head.
Okay. Just make me an attack roll, and this will just determine how clean that you're able to get through. I mean, it's a dead body. You'll be able to hack through eventually, but...
Oh, it looked encouraging for a while. It was a 17, and it bounced to a 3.
Yeah, with a 3, like, you're able to, like, chop through it. Like, you miss a bunch. You end up, like, not really going through the neck, but, like, you end up cutting through the top part of the head. It's still somewhat recognizable, but you feel like it'll get the message across.
You mean the bottom of the head?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Top of the head wouldn't do much.
Tries to cut off someone's head. Oops, I scalped them.
Yeah, basically, you just, like, ended up going through the chin.
Okay.
But, yeah.
I'm not super concerned about that.
And the king says, did you have to do that in my chamber? You couldn't have taken that outside?
I was kind of in the moment.
Okay.
And then I stabbed the sword into the bottom of the head, which was, like, the point of doing that the way that I did it.
Okay. And he says, well, you guys better go take care of that. He actually goes over and unlocks the door. And you hear him call out for one of the... And he actually calls out for the manager goblin from a few episodes ago.
Alright.
And he says, hey, you have some medical experience. Go check on the dwarf we were talking to.
Can we get a few goblins just for backup in case they're not so willing to leave even with this message?
Yeah, and the 2 goblins that were in the room go with you.
Okay, cool. That'll end up being, what, a 5-on-4, if that's what it comes to?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I reluctantly go, but I go to Maria saying, I really didn't want this to happen. Help.
Yes, neither did I. Neither did I, lad. And
Is he like,
as you leave, you actually... What?
Is Earthmonger really like this all the time?
Sometimes. And as you're leaving, you actually see the dragon doing a couple soaring laps around the town. It just looks cool.
It's nice to stretch my wings.
Yep. So we'll say you guys are able to travel down there, and you make it down the road. And another guard's out there and says, halt! Who if approaches our cave?
I brandish the sword at him.
He looks angry, but also kind of scared.
The slayer of your chieftain. It's not me. I'm the bearer of the head. This is the slayer. I pointed at Fitch.
Yep.
I didn't want to. I mumbled to myself, I didn't want to do it.
Yeah, and realized, see, he did that without even trying. Imagine what he would do if he wanted to kill someone. So so 5 more orcs come out and they're facing you down.
5 more?
Yep.
Jeez, that means
there's
6
4
on...
more. There's 5 total.
There's 5, okay.
Oh.
Yeah. And the one who's talking to you is kind of like, he's standing in the front of them and says, do you have any idea what you've done?
Yes. I've given you some actual incentive to maybe leave.
Perhaps we just take you down right here, right now?
If that's what you want to do.
Make me an intimidation roll. Because that's very much what you're doing.
Ooh! Where is intimidation? 21. No crit, though.
Yeah. He just, looks at the skewered head, looks up at you, and he says, he's bested our leader in combat. By the ancient traditions, we must respect his demands. McFricking
leave! Don't come back. Don't send anyone back here. Leave.
Stitch gonna add anything?
No, I'm not.
Okay.
Because I really wanted to make it a diplomatic thing with the orcs, but I'm
You're just standing there stoically. Yeah. Hey, home, human, home. Don't come back.
Yeah.
And as long as I'm making movie references, do you remember in Shrek where the one knight is confronting him and he's just like, "You in what army?" And we turn around and they all just drop their shields and ran off.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty much what it is. And like for a moment he's like, "Oh, we will stand in." Okay, yeah, we're out of here. And they all just charge off, terrified of the halfling that killed an orc. Okay, you know, we got some time. Let's. Normally we would end here, but we're on a roll. Let's finish this. Let's finish up your mission in the town.
Loot the cave.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, so you have successfully driven off the orcs. Do you remember why it is you started fighting the orcs?
Yes, I know exactly why it was we were fighting off the orcs, which is why I'm going to go... well, actually, first, I'm looting their cave.
Yeah, and you still have 2 other goblins with you.
Yes, I know. We're looting the cave.
Yep. Send out this time.
So I walk into the cave.
Okay.
Might as well walk in
Roll your
behind
dice.
them.
51.
Okay. And Thitch?
Let's see what I got. D181.
I beg your pardon?
81.
Oh, I thought you said 181. So you actually go in there, and it's actually like this fully prepared venison that you could tell they were like you know, like they had like killed it and cooked it, and they were probably waiting for the chieftain to come back to eat it, so they hadn't even started on it yet.
But that's sweet.
Oh my god. Hey,
So yeah, as much
I
meat
get
as
to
you
say
guys
something.
want.
Do they have alcohol? Do they have alcohol?
Okay, yes, actually, you see this you actually do find like a large vase. There seems to be like something written on it, but as soon as you open it up, you recognize it as like being a very strong, potent orcish drink.
Yes.
Pump the brakes.
And remember, remember what I just said. This is an entire vase.
Pump the brakes.
You just received an entire vase of some of the most alcoholic drink in the world. This was designed for orcs.
Vases are open-top containers.
This one had a lid.
Then it's not a vase.
Then what is it? Fine, it's a lidded vase.
No, that's
It
not how
was
that works.
okay, fine. It was a vase, but they put a lid on it.
Is it like a barrel? Basically a
Yes.
barrel.
So we'll just say
Okay.
there was there's 10 gallons in there.
Can I?
That is definitively not
Can I
a vase.
It's a giant
Earth mover. Earth mover. Bring this
Yeah.
with us. We need
Oh my
it.
god. This is more like a keg.
Oh, and by the way, there's like
I
some
want it.
empty bottles just strewn around that all have like resealable caps that you can put on.
Oh, I am taking
Okay.
those.
So how many bottles? How many bottles? Those are mine.
Yeah, there's
How many
a
bottles?
dozen empty glass bottles that all have rubber stoppers in them. Or not rubber. I guess they wouldn't be using rubber, would they?
Cork.
Cork, yeah.
Okay. How many bottles?
12.
12.
By the
12?
way, that's all the loot in this game. Like, there's a few, like, orcish weapons strewn around, like a couple clubs, but I can't imagine those are of much interest.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. I'm trying to figure out how to add it. I'll just write it down and add it later.
Alright.
Okay, so
you
you
said 12.
right now have
Right?
12 bottles of... I'm actually, like, you actually can't, classify this into, like, a specific type of alcohol, but you can tell it's alcoholic, so just 12 bottles of orcish drink, and you also have that other bottle of elven wine.
I thought they were empty glass bottles.
Oh, no, he's filling them up at the vase, or barrel.
Keg.
It's a giant thing.
I don't mind downing one bottle and then filling it up again.
That is a terrible idea.
Make me a Constitution death saving throw. I mean, Constitution.
So,
Lord.
okay, Constitution is
Yeah.
D20. Oh my. Okay.
Also, you should be a little more appreciative of being alive right now.
Yeah.
You die
So-
instantly.
No. Okay. So I'm so lucky. I'm a halfling because I roll a 1 on that.
Stop rolling ones. You have rolled 4 ones today.
Okay, what'd you get?
So, luckily, a 17.
Okay.
A natural 17.
You're still alive.
You're extremely drunk right now. But
Yeah,
you can
I
still,
know.
like, walk to places.
You should be dead.
You're
No,
like,
but the thing is-
over drunk, but you're still pretty drunk.
The thing is, that's one of my flaws. Once I start drinking, it's hard for me to stop.
I
So I
take the
get to
alcohol
drink
away
an
from
entire
you.
bottle.
You
No,
just napped over.
No.
no, I put all 12 bottles full of Orcish ale or Orcish drink in my.
Okay, how about
Yeah.
this? You filled up 12, but then you drank 1, and after that you were too drunk to refill
No.
it. So you have 11.
No. Oh, fine. 12
That's the
11
compromise we're gonna have to
bottles.
make here.
You should be in the fetal position and
Because-
or dead.
After you downed it, you pretty much dropped that bottle and it broke.
No, I want to keep that one.
Too bad.
Where's my gun? Grab the other bottle out of my hand, please.
Yeah, no, that's why I directly
Actually,
said I'm taking
Goblin-
the alcohol away
The
from
goblin
you.
guards are actually going to intervene here. Sorry, sir, we're doing this for your own good, and they confiscate the other 11 bottles.
No, I got him.
No! No! Don't take my alcohol! I
Okay,
want it!
So,
This
what do you
is
guys want to do
mine.
next?
Yeah, parade on back to the castle.
Take some alcohol for the dragon!
I don't know that they drink, but we've got the keg, so we can
Yeah.
you,
Oh,
you
you're
can
just
drink
carrying
out of
it with
that. Yes,
Thank you.
it's like the flour.
Do you need a hand with that?
No,
Okay.
Thank you, Snover. Thank you so much.
Yeah, so you guys
I'm
make it
so
all the way back. Yeah, you're just gonna go straight into the castle with that thing?
yeah,
Yep. Oh, and you make it to the back quarters. Ah, I see you come bearing treasure.
yeah. The orcs are
I'm still
gone.
cry drunk.
Yep.
I'm still
And
sad
Goblin
drunk.
says, I don't think we should drink what's in here.
No, it's
Okay,
this is
maybe,
this is
maybe you're
It's a great
this
idea.
And wait, where did this other? Yeah, so but and maybe I don't really know how doppelgangers work. Maybe she can drink it, but I don't know.
it's closer to poison than it is an actual beverage.
Thing
We'll
is,
keep that in mind.
alcohol is just alcohol.
It's
What
not.
else is it?
It's a
actually-
synaptic
what is it?
dampener.
He's actually going to pick up a book. He says, and he's flipping the pages and says, "Wait, that's not a beverage. They just had like a random container of just pure alcohol on them.
Yeah,
Why were they doing that?
Good medicals. Good medical stuff,
I am
I
very
guess.
confused on the logistics of these orcs.
it's closer to poison than it is like a drink. That is kind of exactly what I said.
Then I can drink it with something
Like, wait a
else. I can lower the alcohol.
Yes, that's pretty much what would be required. Where did they even find this?
That's what I want to know.
Oh, and at this point, the
I don't
dwarf
care.
is fully woken up. And he gets up and says, "Okay, what was that all about?"
Wait, say what?
The dwarf is awoken.
I hand him. I stumble towards him, having a bottle. I manage to take a bottle out of my bag.
We took them from
want
you.
some? Wait, what? No, you didn't.
We did. I put it in my bag.
He says, "What on earth is going on here? Did I slip?"
I put my arm around.
And the king says,
You're safe.
You slipped and hit your head while we were having a discussion. He says, okay. Where was I? Let's see now. Visited my druid friend, intercepted by some goblins, brought back here. Last thing I remember, you guys were asking me about the planar forge.
I nod at the king. I think that might be my cue to go. I have something to attend to back in the other town because that's where I was going before, but got caught up in the mess.
I fall on Earth Mover and I stumble onto him. Just carry me by now. I can't walk anymore.
Well, okay, do you want us to go with you?
No, we got it. Thank you very much, though.
Okay, well, if you need our aid at the forge, send for us.
Will do.
By the way, and the doppelganger runs up to you and says, almost forgot. And she turns into you and says, are you okay if I use this method to pick up the staff?
I'd actually rather you not. It's just unsettling.
She turns into Thitch. Is this any better?
They don't know him.
Oh. Well, how do you suggest we get it then? This was literally my plan.
I mean, I can still go pick it up. It's not a trouble. Like, we still don't know where the forge is, so it wouldn't be of any...
where a map to it is.
Well, they don't know that. I know that.
Okay.
So I can go pick up because we still don't know where the forge is, so I can go get the thing, come back here, and then when we sort all that out...
Just seemed like a good way to save time is all. Okay.
Yeah, no.
In the background, I'm still hiccuping from all the alcohol.
I'd be alright, except, like, it's physically disturbing to have someone else turn into me. Just the idea of that is very personally off-putting. Goliath has a very strong sense of identity.
And she turns back into the dark elf that she was earlier. Would you be comfortable with... Would they accept, like, a letter from you?
I don't know. I think I'm just going to go pick it up. It's really no trouble.
Okay. And so... Okay, and they say, well, okay, do what you need to do then.
Alright.
And you guys are going to go see the druid?
Yep.
Or the dragon?
So, oh crap, now they've seen Maria. That's alright. We're going to go on ahead, because as far as I'm aware, she hasn't done any additional anything. So, I'm going to do the same thing, where I'm going to have Maria go deliver the message and pick up the map.
Yep.
And we're going to walk ahead, and she's going to come catch up to us.
Yep. And, 20 minutes later, she meets back up and says, well, we have it.
Alright.
Are you sure we're doing the right thing here?
Bitch, shush.
I remember the time when there was a full forest of bushes. I just destroyed an entire forest, and they went poof. That was the best.
Should we check in with the dragon before we leave?
Not a bad idea.
Yep. And so you guys go back up to the dragon's tower and says, hello, you've returned.
Yes. Things are going well. There are no more looters.
Very well, Mr. Dragon.
Oh, is he
very well.
So, you took care of those, what you were setting out to take. What were you guys doing exactly? Taking care of orcs or something?
Yes.
Yes, and their alcohol.
I wouldn't drink it.
It's very good.
It's deadly.
Yep.
Exactly.
What?
Oh, alcohol is deadly.
What?
What should we be doing next then? He asks.
I I have something to retrieve, so I'm going to go do so.
Oh, is it a zoning?
Can we rest?
Can we can rest when we get to the next town.
I mean, it's gonna take more than a day to get back to the last town, so you're probably going on the way, right?
Okay, then we're gonna camp on the way. You can rest while we're going to the other town. We have business to attend.
Because I don't think I can fight under this delicious drink.
We'll manage. Don't worry, Fitch. We will prevail through your poor choices.
Choices.
And the dragon's just like, well, okay, if you're sure he's all right.
Yeah, we'll manage.
Yep. Okay, so you guys are off?
Yeah.
So, by the way, so you see in the map that, yes, the Planar Forge is indeed in the mountain range that divides this country from the Dwarven country.
Okay.
So it's kind of in between where you are now in Foendorf and to the, what's that direction? The east.
It's to the right.
Yep. Well, on the map it is.
Yeah.
See, it's in that mountain range. But you realize that in order to get to it, you actually have, the entrance to the cave system is actually pretty closer to
Other bottles.
because from your understanding, in order to actually get inside the Planar Forge, you'll need both. You'll need both.
You need both stabs. Yeah.
And Maria is directly
which is why I'm
again that she wants to get in the forge.
Right. Well, that's why we're actually retrieving the staff.
Hey guys, it's Drew the DM, and when we were playing, I was having a lot of connection issues and kind of dropped them at the end, so we were just kind of going to wrap it up there. So, yeah, thank you for listening tonight. I'm Drew, and I was joined by Chris and Andreas, but they unfortunately cannot be part of this outro because I'm recording it in post. Thank you for listening, and we will catch you guys next time.